Heated arguments, municipal governments left out of important conversations, and now local First Nation groups say they're being targeted with hate speech.
But my biggest concern is that a region that has by and large worked cooperatively on a whole host of issues over many, many generations is coming to confrontation over the Caribou question.
Some feel the question is not the Caribou itself, but the fact that not all affected parties were included in discussions, leaving room for speculation and, as the Premier said, confrontation.
We have been telling them from back in September that they should be out talking to people, informing people what's going on. November, we said then, again, you need to get out and start talking to people because there's people asking questions.
Many feel the provincial government is to blame for the creation of hostility. The two First Nation groups couldn't talk publicly about the issue as they had signed a non-disclosure agreement. Premier Horgan's response to this was
that I assumed that the level of understanding was the same for everybody, and that's my bad.
Regardless of what conversations were had or weren't had, the Saulteaux First Nations and the West Moberly First Nation groups have been taking the brunt of the abuse, with people lashing out racially on social media.
Flat out racism.
Things like the only thing expletive deleted Indians should be in charge of is whiskey, so they can drink themselves to death. There have been many other posts like this floating around social media regarding the two First Nations groups, and it has left them feeling unsafe and unwilling to venture out into surrounding communities.
We've got members that don't feel comfortable going into Chetwynd anymore because they know the people that are saying this, and they run into them every day, and it's an uncomfortable situation for people.
The chief says all he wants is to work together and find a solution that's best fitted for all residents in the community. He also says the potential land shutdown is not as much area as people think. For the last 6 years now, West Moberly has been running a maternity pen to help increase caribou populations. He would like to see surrounding communities adopt this idea and create their own pens around the Peace region. Randi-Marie Adams, CJDC-TV News, Dawson Creek.